Hey, what's up, guys? Oh, it's been a long time. I am so sorry I have not posted lately. I got a new job, and so it's been kind of taking a lot of time away from me. But I've still been playing, so it just takes a little extra to go ahead and make a little video. But we're in season 39. Got about just over a week left, and I just hit diamond. So I figured, you know what, this is a good time to show people how I've been able to do it. And it's you guys know the answer. Anybody who's been playing Warships for really any amount of time knows that it's all about the CHOPPAS. So I unlocked the CHOPPAS. I don't know if it was this morning or last night, but then started using them, and I mean, I seriously went on like probably I would say 30 and 2 or 3 losses. Well, you see 2 there for sure. But yeah, at one point I had 10 wins in a row, and then I lost, and then I had like 8 wins in a row, and then I think it's basically this right here. So it's still pretty good. Been on a good run. It's not like I'm absolutely incredibly dominating everybody, but I did jump from 19 to 21, and this was the plan the whole time. So again, not sure if you guys are where I am, but let's talk about a couple of key decision points in case for some reason you're not there yet. So yeah, I did maximize my towers and guns, cannons. I never maxed Sergeant Brick. I just don't really believe in her. So I really don't have a hero. I mean, I use her because she's unlocked, and with CHOPPAS, I've typically been using the orders. You always need this stuff. Maxed kind of all the basics. I hesitated on flamethrowers for a long time, but then I went back and they help for sure. You should get them. I wish I had Kovan, but he's 42 keys, and I was watching some videos by some other players, and it's not that much of an advantage. So if I was you and you haven't unlocked Kovan, I would not unlock Kovan. Mine's okay, but I haven't missed them. What else? Troop damage, yep. Definitely using. I mean, that's the season's all about the 4 launchers, so you got to have that. Didn't waste my time on warriors or grenadiers or tanks or anything like that. I kind of beelined it. I just got this today because I wasn't able to launch all of my boats with the heavy CHOPPAS. Now, I did not opt for the route to get the rocket launchers. I probably could because, look, I'm sitting on like 5 million tokens. So I've got way more tokens. So usually the hesitation point here is, well, I won't be able to max it. I can max it. And would I like smokes? Heck yeah. Would I like shock mines? Heck yeah. Would I like to have this? Yeah, definitely. But there's just, this is the decision point. So if you haven't gotten those, I wouldn't. I haven't. Max helicopters, I think that would be good. Rocket CHOPPAS. I definitely need this. This is urgent for me, so I will get this very soon. But not yet. I think my next move is getting a hero finally, so I'm going to go for bullet. This is critical. Get to this as soon as possible and max it as soon as possible. I maxed artillery just again because I was sitting on so many tokens, but you don't need that. I did not go to the bottom. I don't really see a benefit. I mean, there is certainly a benefit, but it's going to take forever. This is interesting, but none of the top players have really. I mean, most of the players have an amp, but it doesn't seem like that's the thing, so I have just passed on it. I've seen some players with Sparky, not too many. And this is where I am now. So the plan for me is to get bullet. I'm not going to waste my time on barrage. I'm not going to get that yet. So my plan is get bullet and then go ahead and go for the 7th engine. And basically beeline it, So then I'm going to go here and get the Doom Cannon, and then get more GBE probably, Definitely want the health, definitely want the damage. So basically all this stuff in the final sort of phase is really good stuff. You look at my tech level, I'm at 1985. So that's why I've been able to climb pretty quickly. So this is the base. This is not my base. I did borrow it from this guy right here who I am following now. So Chinese character, I don't know. That first character looks like a squid to me. So I call him Squid Star. Sorry, I don't speak Mandarin or Chinese, so I don't know what it actually says. But anyway, it's a really good base. It's not the best in the world. It's not like a fizzle base, but it slows them down enough that I can win. So I've kind of held on this screen for a little while. There's nothing really hidden. I think you can see most of my mines, and it works really well. So this is my chart. Let's watch a couple of attacks, okay? And with heavy choppers, you could do kind of anything you want. Let's see. Let's watch this one. Okay, so what happens when you go against a stacked 4? Honestly, this was pretty easy. I believe that I used the grenades for brick. Let's see. You know what? Let me talk about this. The reason I rushed, because I guess a few times before this, I did the one where I just kind of cleared. I kind of free cleared for a little while and took out the mines with grenades. But I got kind of a slower time. So I met up with a similar base, this one here, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to rush it. So that's what I did. You can see there that Sergeant Brick was worthless. Let's see, let me try to find an interesting one. I like this one. No, it's the same thing. This is the same thing so you can see the big difference is that in this one I did do the mine clearing with the grenades. And on one of these I actually dropped I didn't talk about it right now in the tech sheet, but I did max my medics. This would have been a good one to use medics. Yeah, with heavy choppers, you kind of don't need a lot. You can clear base with just one. To be safe, if you're high level, maybe use 2. On that one, you saw I used 3. This I think is probably my recommendation for 4 or 5. I think that this is probably the best way to do it. Essentially, cover as much of the map as possible with your heavy choppers, and take out those mines, right? With the heavies. 5 bombers. Try to protect them, with your artillery. Hopefully, you have at least level 1. You don't need anything higher. You're just going to deactivate the mines, and then use brick to clear the rest of the mines as much as possible with grenades. See if I can at least do part-time. I want to have a bigger base. Okay, here's the bigger base. Honestly, I don't remember what I did here. Let's watch it. Okay, so the fun thing about having heavy choppers is you can heavy chopper it. And I think I did a free clear for a little while. No, I think my original thought was that I would bomb this one right here. I was gonna say Bart, but it's not exactly Bart. And then I rushed it, I think. Let's see. There you go, guys. Not the most elegant attack in the world. You know, I could have done that better. You guys want to do a live fight? I kind of wanted to hold on 21 just because it feels good to be there. You know, to be a diamond, but I feel like these videos need some live attack so you guys can kind of get the feel for what's really going on. Okay, so I'm just going to start here. 3 heavy chops, probably 5 bombers, but we'll see what we get. And then she's on bark. Okay, this base right here, not this exact one, obviously this is a new one, but this kind of base I did lose to about 20 battles ago. What I did for that one is I just heavy choppa free cleared. So I'm not going to do that this time. He does not have rocket launchers, so I'm going to switch this for that. Oh yeah, it has mines, but in the back, so I don't need to waste my time on that. Now, the only problem here is how to split them. I really don't know how to attack this one. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop everybody on the right. And then maybe flank around to the left side. What do you guys think? Let's try it. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, that wasn't, you know, incredible. But you know, that's a tough base. That's a tough base. I really don't know how else to approach it. We got the win, you know, 217. You want to be over 220, typically. So let's see if we get another one. Let's see what happens. But yeah, that's a tough base, guys. I mean, I'm glad I got that win, and I'm glad I got the win on camera because you know how it goes. You usually don't. Let's go with let's start here. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a good season. I'm looking to try to get in the top 500 shortly. I think about 2150 will do the job. So here he does have rockets, so I'm going to switch back to 1 medic and I'm gonna do some mine clearing. And this is almost, you know, I don't want to be too pompous here, but it's almost a guaranteed win, just because we're definitely going to clear it. So it's just about time. So I think what we'll do. In fact, this is a good one to rush because he's got so much defense stacked here in the front right. Yeah, I think, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and rush. So I'm going to switch it up. And I made that decision just to try to get around all this stuff on the lower. I'm just going to go right for it. Here goes. There you go, guys. That should be an easy win. Yeah, I mean, you know, what are you gonna do, right? You get a base like this. Let's talk about it again. You get a base like this. I mean, it's pretty easy, right? Because what are the options? Like, you want to walk through the whole thing, you know? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, land right here on the mortar and clear it out, you know, or even land on the left. That's what I was gonna do, and just kind of bomb. You know, it's gonna take you a while to get through it. I'm confident that we were gonna clear it. But it was just going to take a little while, you know, and because he has so much stacked here and no benefit to attacking there, there's no engines, right? So why go for it? And then anytime, really the decision point is anytime you see engines clustered like this, that's when it's an easy decision. Like, you know what, I think I can get through this. Now, if he was cluster based and everything was in the back, then we would have done it differently. But yeah, so that's good, I think, for the video. That way you guys see a couple different attacks. I might actually be able to get into the top 500 in the US. I don't want to do that on your guys' time. But yeah, I think about 2150 should get us there. Let's do one more for the fun of it. Let's see what we get. We're on a 4-fight win streak. And like I said, we're really kind of like 30-3-ish. You know? I haven't lost too many, but we're not perfect, so we have lost. Let's see what we get this time. Maybe we can get a different kind of attack. With heavy CHOPPAS, you can kind of attack however you like. You know, there's so many options. This one, I don't know. This one we could also rush because there's no rockets. He doesn't have a grappler, so that, you know, that laser's not going to bother us. I think, okay, so here's what I think. I thought about changing my attack to doing 3 heavy choppers and 5 bombers, just so you guys can see how we clear, you know, a 6-engine base. But I think the safest thing to do is to heavy rush it, and at the end of the day, winning is the most important thing. So we're going to go ahead and heavy rush. guys. Should be a win. Yeah, pretty easy win there. Mystic Mac, do you guys watch any UFC? I wonder if that's Conor McGregor. It's just somebody who calls himself Mystic Mac. So there you go, guys. Another win streak. And like I said, I've been on a pretty good general win streak. You see those 2 losses there. But yeah, but besides that, it's been pretty good. So yeah, like I said, hope you guys are enjoying the season. I mean, this is the way to do it, I think. Don't waste your time on heroes. Don't waste your time on all kinds of like crazy defenses like rocket launchers and mines and shock mines, and you know what I mean. Try to be efficient. Try to focus your energy on where you need it. If you like Sparky, fine, but that's going to cost you 42 keys to go around. I say stay on the path, and Bullet's going to be a great answer. I think we're going to do even better when we get Bullet. We'll hopefully push into the top 500 in the global. Going here, and we're going to go from there. Okay, guys, so, the way things have gone, I probably won't post a video for another, unless, like, I get on a crazy run or something by tomorrow. But, yeah, so if you guys want to know the plan for the future, we are going to stay with our buddy Squid Star, and we're going to go to this base right here. I don't know if you want to screen grab that one. Check it out. We have all these things, right? So again, we don't have rocket launchers, so you want to model yourself after somebody who's doing really well, really efficiently at the top. And then the next one is going to be here once we get our, you see it there, our Doom Cannon. So that's the plan. And we're going to be doing it with Bullet, Shock Knuckles against cluster bases, and Taunt against spread bases. And we'll probably rush in those cases. Okay, so that is the plan going forward. Thanks for watching, guys.